We're gonna do some squats and we're gonna incorporate some balance stuff. So before we start again, toes straight ahead, abdominals zipped, shoulders back and down, string on the crown of your head pulling you up. Since we're incorporating balance, the abdominals and the string on the crown of your head, they are even more important than they are in regular squats. We'll talk about that as we go through it. So let's get started with just the basics, right? Just figure out your range of motion, see how low you can go. Remember, we don't want to be hurting anything like knees, low back, ankles, but we want to be challenging ourselves, right? You know, you could do it halfway, but maybe go a little deeper, right? Go a little further than you wanted to and just see what happens. All right, now we're gonna add some fancy stuff. We're gonna sit, and as we come up, we're gonna lift that leg. Whoa, okay, hold on. And then, once you're up, honor system, find your balance first, and then you can put it down and squat again. And then we'll take the other leg up this time, right? So we wanna follow that momentum, shoot it up, but then shrink wrap the belly, engage the pelvic floor, lengthen the crown, and that's what's gonna help us keep our balance. And there we go, that's our general thing, right? Whoa. And as you're feeling better about it, you can pick that other leg up sooner and sooner. That's it. Clench the tushy, lift, 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 bring the knee with you, find your crown, pressing into your standing foot, and then we're down again. Yeah, and this will be our basic pattern. Right? This is what we're gonna work with. Now, if you are pleasantly uncomfortable here, you just stay here. But if you're doing okay, and again, you wanna go bigger, right? We can lift it, extend it, return it, what? And then we're down again. Now here's the other thing, you'll notice again, I'm still at the kitchen counter because just in case something goes wrong and you do lose your balance, this can be a little helper. Because again, we don't wanna get injured working out. That seems kind of silly, but we do wanna challenge ourselves, safely of course. Again, clench the tail, lift the pelvic floor, press into the feet, and we're up. All right, let's do like 6 or 8 more, right? So 3 or 4 on each side. Again, each time we try to get a little bigger with it, maybe hold the balance a little longer. Here's another challenge, right? Sit down slower, right? Resist it, resist it. Imagine like you have to hover for a few seconds before you're all the way down. Right? Anything you can do to make your body work harder, because that's what maintains the strength. That's it, feel your crown, cool. And every time, we wanna try to make sure our toes are pointed straight ahead. We wanna keep that perfect posture. Feel your inner outer thigh as you're lifting, right? You push your foot down and lift everything else. And as always, when it's a little hard, use the big exhale. That's always a helper. It's always gonna make things a little easier. I'm a big fan. Lifting the chest. Again, stick your tailbone out, right? No shame. I know it's not the most attractive move we do, but the more you stick your tailbone out, the safer it's gonna be for your knees and your ankles. That's, yeah, just like you're squatting on the toilet. Again, tuck the tail, lift the pelvic floor, lift the sternum, lift the knee. I think 1 more on each foot. We'll call it that, yeah, for now. Again, inhale on the way down, and then exhale on the way up. Yeah, and maybe try to hold it for an extra second. You know, again, play around with it. If you're feeling good, hang out on one foot a little longer. Or maybe, if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling wiggle wobbly, right, force yourself to find that center, right? Belly button over shoelaces, and then shoo, everything lifts. I know it's scary to go up when you're feeling uncertain, but as you lift everything, it's gonna come together, I promise. All right? And that is our squats and balance section. Thank you for playing. I'll see you later.